Before showing you interesting table about Ishmael and Israel up till today, so we will recommend our book, which in ISHMAEL Israel, in Torah codes, with which we did with Professor Arlik, Glazerson Professor Arlik, distinguished professor in the University of New York, previously the chairman of the Image Processing Pattern Recognition Science, and previously the inspector of NASA of the satellites, and also very important material which he did in books. Contribution to the missiles. So one can read about him, definitely a lot about Professor Robert Haralik, with whom we worked and did a site which is called torahcode.us. So, interesting table, but before I want to show interesting survey which was done about Israel, Jews today. Now this is, as you can see it in English, we saw it in the paper, in the internet, and this is what they said: a survey conducted by the American Research Institute, done among 5,600 people, reveals the Israeli positions on religion and state. The survey shows that 77% of Israeli Jews believe in God, including 56% of secular, and that 61% of Jews, including about 1/3 of secular Jews, believe that God gave the land of Israel to the Jews. Now, thinking that not, unfortunately, in Israel are Jews, so it can be even more, greater percentage, but no doubt, interesting, the interesting religion and Torah. Now let us see what the table said, very significant table, as you can see yourself. As what we have here, it is really once in the Torah, the appearance of Riv Yerushalayim, the core of Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is the core of the problem. We know quite well that this is what the Palestinian wants, Jerusalem to be the capital of their state, Palestinian state. Now, what we have is very interesting. We nibble in the Torah of the word Jerusalem. Yerushalayim is the heart of the world, according to the Zohar. And really, this is the core of the problems. It is a minimal appearance, and it comes here, as you can see, in one book, which is Aleph, is one Genesis, and almost all of it in one chapter, 17. Amazing. So very short table, in which we have 71 letters in the line, which makes it very significant. And what is written is the following. Exactly what these people, Jews, thought. And they said, God gave the land to Israel. This is exactly what the Torah says. "V'natati lecha ulzaracha acharecha." I will give to you and to descendants after you, et eretz megorecha, the land we are dwelling, et eretz na, the land of Canaan, le'achuzat olam, for eternal inheritance. Now, very interesting, yeah? What is written there? That this is in condition, exactly written there. But you want the whole land? Then the condition, V'ata et briti tishmor, you and your descendants, all over history. And the Brit, the covenant, which is the Brit, is a name for the Shabbos. Brit Olam, keep the Shabbat, don't desecrate it. It's unfortunately, Brit is the Torah. The Torah is the Brit which gives circumcision, purity of life, definitely. This is the basis for having Israel's inheritance. And desecrating the Sabbath, desecrating holiness, desecrating the Wailing Wall by reform, not keeping whole the Torah. So definitely this is the root, the source of our troubles. Amazingly, you have here, which is really very interesting, the blessing for Ishmael, Abraham asked for. So Abraham asked God, Lu Ishmael necha. I want Ishmael to live in front of you. Some say it indicates that Ishmael will do tshuva, repentance in the end. And then God said, Ul Ishmael shmaticha. I heard your request about Ishmael, and the Zohar, Kabalah said that because of this, Kabalah, this of acceptance of Abraham's request, we are suffering up till today from the troubles to Ishmael. And the name Ishmael, as Pirkei Rabbi says, in future tense, tell us, Ishma kel nakatam, that God will listen to our crying, to our prayers, because of the troubles that the Arabs are doing to us. And amazingly, I saw in a book in Amsterdam, an old one, that if you take the numerical value of ISHMAEL Matityahu, you know the year that the Arabs had some control of Israel, which started from the time they conquered Jerusalem. It was about 630, 36, till 67, amazingly. Telling us that on 67, Jerusalem will come back to Israel, and amazingly, even you have the date here, very small one. When God said to Abram, at Briti, even though I give blessing to Ishmael, to the rest, but at Briti, my covenant, Akim I will establish at Isaac with Isaac. And the year is Tafshin Kafab, 776, which is the eve of the sixth war. Amazing, clearly telling us that Israel, Jerusalem will come back, but will have the whole land only if we'll keep the Torah. Now, who is this one who disturb us to get the land? Obama. You have Obama here coming in between, and clearly with Ishmael together, we said very much close to Ishmael, and he is Nasi, he is the president of Artsot Habrit, which also appears here, the president of the United States, and he definitely disturbed this. He doesn't want Israel to get the whole land. Yeah, he said we should give back Jerusalem, we should return to 67. This is why it's so close with Netanyahu, because Netanyahu doesn't give easily the land like others try to give a lot, and Arafat was not happy about it. But this Obama is not happy with Netanyahu, definitely not, because he doesn't want to give back easily as Obama wants, as Ishmael wants. So very, very interesting table, very relevant table to our time, and telling us exactly what the survey says, that people believe. ונתתי לך ולזרעך אחריך את ארץ כנען, I give you to the land of Canaan, but keeping the Torah, keep the Shabbos, do repentance, and then you will have the land, and you have Messiah coming, peace and quiet all over the world.